Welcome to this module on collaboration. This module focuses on what it means to work with others in a learning activity and the quality of that collaboration. We will start with a short video to begin the discussion around collaboration. We live in a globally connected world, but can we effectively collaborate? Within our classrooms today, do our young people have opportunities to collaborate with each other on learning tasks? Indeed, what does it mean to collaborate? What form does it take? What skills do we need to develop to be able to engage in effective collaboration? These are questions we need to examine and engage with if we are to prepare our young people for living in a globally connected society. Our young people are currently connecting through social media, but are they collaborating to build shared understandings, make their voices heard, or affect change in their world? For many, much of their social interaction is reacting to or sharing some type of media rather than collaborating with peers or a wider network. Yet these young people inhabit and will have to continue to live in a world of complex problems, which they will have to wrestle with continually. These real-world problems will not be solved by individuals acting on their own, but can only be surmounted by people effectively collaborating with each other. Currently, in many workplaces, people are collaboratively working together, often across time zones, continents, and very different cultures, working within diverse teams. For this to be effective, they need to work respectfully while making compromises to accomplish a common goal. How do we prepare our students for such experiences? To begin with, we need to develop a shared understanding of what it means to collaborate. What are the component skills required in order to collaborate effectively? These could include negotiation, conflict resolution, agreement on what must be done, distribution of tasks, listening to the ideas of others, and integration of ideas into a coherent whole. It is only when we have a shared understanding and a language to describe what it looks like in action that we can begin to think about how to design learning environments that could provide opportunities for young people to develop this skill of collaboration. We need to develop a learning culture that supports teachers to design learning activities where students are required to share responsibility, make substantive decisions with other people, and where their work is interdependent. Such a learning culture moves away from a model of individuality to one of collaboration. This doesn't happen by accident. It needs to be designed, and it requires teachers to play a central role in ensuring genuine collaboration is taking place. Having viewed the video, jot down a few points of what comes to mind when you think about collaboration. Having done this, now carry out a search online for collaboration. What comes up? Is what you've found consistent with your ideas? Did you learn anything new? Is there something that you hadn't thought of before? These are the issues we need to tease out as part of this module, so that we can develop a shared understanding and a common language to use when describing what collaboration is and what skills are required in order to collaborate. So why do we need to focus on collaboration? In today's interconnected world of business, real project work often requires collaboration across or with people and organisations in a different part of the world. For example, there could be a collaboration between a pharmaceutical company in one country working with a chemical engineering company in another country to produce a new vaccine. This type of working requires strong collaboration skills to work productively on a team and to integrate individual expertise as well as ideas into a coherent whole. So what skills do you think are required to collaborate effectively? Take a moment now. Think about what skills people use to collaborate. Can you come up with an example of how these skills are used to collaborate in a group situation? Now think about your classroom. Do your students get an opportunity to develop and use these collaborative skills? Think about the skills you identified earlier as being important for collaboration. Can you see evidence of them in action in this video? Undoubtedly, everyone has identified a range of skills that are required for collaboration. But what we need to do as part of this module is to develop a shared understanding and a common language to describe what collaboration is and what skills are required in order to collaborate. If we know what collaboration looks like and what skills are required, we can then plan for it. By understanding collaboration and what we mean by it, we can then design learning activities that target the development of the skills necessary to be an effective collaborator. Now that we've explored what collaboration is, in the next lesson we can go on to examine the big ideas in collaboration.